Welcome back to The Source. The young and young at heart are invited to have breakfast with someone special on Saturday, December 17th. I'm here with long-standing West Lincoln Memorial Auxiliary member Marlene Moray. Marlene, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, Marlene, you're from West Niagara, right?
I am. I live in Beamsville.
You live in Beamsville. You came to Niagara Falls this morning, but you didn't tell me you stopped at the North Pole on the way here.
How could I come without my friend?
I see that Santa Claus is here.
not.
How are you, sir?
Excellent, and I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Now, Santa, I have a big question to start with you. Now, I guess, tell me, how excited are you that this important Breakfast with Santa event is back in person this year?
It's been 2 years that we haven't been able to see a lot of the children, and the hospital auxiliary was very kind to invite me down again, which I was very happy to accept. And I'll be there from 8 o'clock in the morning waiting patiently for all the little boys and girls to come in and have a lovely pancake and sausage breakfast.
Now, are you cooking?
I have been cooking early in the morning before, and I will if they want me to, but I did burn a couple of sausage one time, so
no.
I'm not sure.
Now, Marlene, tell me what this fundraiser is for and who and what it supports.
This fundraiser, it does raise money, but mainly I feel it's a community event. It's a time for us to really get a one-on-one with the families in our community, with the kids. It's a fun event. We serve over 300 breakfasts during the morning. For the children, there's live music. We have what we call a Santa's Closet, and people donate throughout the year to this Santa's Closet. Strictly a kids zone, no parents allowed, absolutely not. For $1, $2, $3, the kids can go in, they shop. We have our Santa's Elves, which are our student volunteers, and they wrap the gifts up, they tag them, and the kids can go home and have a Christmas present for their families.
Now, this is a fundraiser for the auxiliary. You were telling me earlier that the hospital has a bit of a wish list of what equipment they need. Can you tell me about that?
The hospital normally gives us a wish list, not just to us, to the foundation as well. We go over the list and we see what we can raise money for in a year or 2 years. We choose something that the hospital needs, and then we go through our fundraising throughout the year.
Now, there's a new hospital being built in
Yes,
West Niagara. Tell me about that.
Fortunately, it's been a long time coming. It was a start and stop a couple of times, depending on who was in government. But shovels are in the ground and construction has started. A lot of the equipment that's in the hospital now will move over, but there's going to be extra needed and new equipment needed for sure.
Now, there is a magical number that you are coming to as far as the fundraising dollars. Can you tell me?
Well, we have, since the first time that we were told the hospital was going to be built, the community started to donate. When the hospital was put on hold, we had that money in trust. We are now able to contribute to the new build $800,000, which is pretty fantastic when you think that we're a very small, completely volunteer organization.
Now, Santa, has the government asked you for any bricks or cement or anything like that to come down for the hospital?
Yes, they have, and I had one little problem with it. It was too big for the sleigh, and it was too heavy for my reindeer. So again, the auxiliary is taking it upon themselves to make sure that everything is in place so that they can assist in purchasing those items, and they will be ready for the build of the hospital.
Now, Marlene, how do you organize the volunteers? I hear you have a lot of them.
We do. We have about 150 active volunteers. We've got about 8 or 10 student volunteers. We always need more. There's always a need for more. But each volunteer has a spot, a place where they work at the coffee shop. They may do the clinics. They may be in B ward or C ward. They may transport patients. But when we have an event like the the Breakfast with Santa, they seem to come out of the woodwork. We have 30 volunteers working with us that day alone.
Okay.
To put on this event.
How can people go about and get tickets?
Well, at the door normally. We do have tickets at our office, but the Peach King Centre at 162 Livingston Avenue, show up at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, And the tickets are available, $5 per person, $20 per family, up to a maximum of 5. And this year we're doing something a little different. We're partnering with News Now, our local newspaper, and GBF, which is the Grimsby Benevolent Fund, so that those kids whose families are not as fortunate will have an opportunity to come and visit with the Man in Red.
Tell me once more how vital this organization, the auxiliary, is to the West Lincoln Memorial Hospital.
We have raised over the last 10 years over $2 million for medical equipment. It benefits the hospital, but in the long term, it benefits the community. If we can have state-of-the-art equipment right at home, it is terrific for the people of Niagara West.
Excellent. Very quickly, Santa, are you ready for Christmas Eve yet?
Oh, I certainly am, because he has a lot of volunteers, but I have a lot more elves than that. And I spread them out all over the world, not only at the North Pole, but we have them on individual shelves in a lot of houses too. And they will help the mamas and daddas put all the presents that the little kids deserve underneath the trees.
Excellent. Well, Marlene and Santa, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time, and good luck with your event on Saturday, December 17th at the...
Peach King Centre.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are on the good list.